Hi everyone! So I made it to Costa Rica and I just wanted to post a little video. This is going to be really informal and really unedited, but I just want to get everything out there of what I've done so far so that I can just get up a video and post it because I'm going to be really busy in the next couple of days and I just want to have something there so you guys can know a little bit about what's happened. Today is Sunday, so I flew in on Saturday and my flight was supposed to be at 6:24. Sorry, there's a car that went by. So my flight was supposed to be at 6:24, but instead of being at 6:24, so we got to the airport. It was me, Monica, my mom, and my dad. So we all drove to O'Hare and we live in Milwaukee. So it was I think an hour and a half. I don't really remember. And I know we left around 1 and we got there around 3 because we made a little stop. So after that, we got to O'Hare and then the gates or something didn't open until 3, 3:30. They weren't checking people in until 3:30, so we couldn't get tags for our checked luggage. And then finally at 3:15 they made an announcement saying that you could get tags, so we went and tagged my bag and then dropped it off and we got my tickets too. And at that point I had to leave my parents. They came into the airport with me, and then I was off to security, so they couldn't come past that point. So I gave them hugs and I was really sad. I got kind of teary-eyed because I was really nervous, but after that I went through security. It went through pretty easily. I actually had my bag re-gone through. I don't know why, but it doesn't really matter. So then we moved on and I went to my gate and I just sat there for a long time. I would listen to a couple of people just chatting up. Other than that, I played Candy Crush and read a book. So I didn't really do anything. So finally we start boarding, we get in the plane, and at this point I'm not really nervous. I do really well on planes. They don't bother me at all. So after we got into the plane, we were waiting for way too long of a time, and then finally they told us that they were doing maintenance on the plane, so it wouldn't be leaving, so they're like, we'll check back in 20 minutes. So the 20 minutes passed and they came back and they're like, so we found the problem, it's being fixed, so another 20 minutes. So at this point I turned my phone on because I wanted to let my family know that my flight was going to be delayed, and I was like, am I going to miss my next flight? Because from O'Hare to Houston, which was my layover, it was supposed to be 2.5 hours. And my flight was supposed to land at 9:04, but didn't, and my next flight was supposed to start at 10:20. So I was like, oh my god, if we're delayed this long, am I gonna miss my flight? Luckily I didn't. But so after the maintenance was all done, I turned my phone back on and I got an email saying that that my flight was gonna leave at 7 and would land probably at 9:32. And that's exactly what happened. It landed at 9:32. I bolted out of there and I boarded my plane ASAP, and then I was good. So I was in San Jose, and I think I vlogged a little bit of the flight, so if I post anything, I'll try to post that, my flight a little bit. So I over when we were coming over, I got such good views of the mountains. We came over from water to land a lot, twice I think, and I saw that and it was really cool, and lots of clouds, flying in the clouds, and that was nice. So finally we get off the plane at, we got there early. It was 12:40 when we got there, and my flight was supposed to land at 1:05, but then we had to wait a little bit, and then immigration took forever. I thought my company was supposed to pick us up at 2 and 6, and I was like, okay, I better make the 2 one because I don't want to sit there the whole time. I didn't make the 2 one. Immigration took so long. We finally got out there at 2:15, so 15 minutes after they left. And apparently a couple other girls who were also in the program, they called them and were like, can you come get us? We just got here. And they're like, no, you have to wait till 6. So we all had to wait till 6. It was a group of 8 or 9 of us just hanging out, chatting, talking about literally everything under the moon. It was so fun. And we just did that until 6 o'clock. And during this time I actually went and ate with my, I would just ate at a restaurant that was near the airport. And the guy told me that my Spanish was really good, so that was cool. So that was all Saturday. Finally, we get into the bus at 6 o'clock to head to our homestays. We dropped some girl off in Heredia, which is another city that there's a study abroad in, And then finally went and got to meet my host family. So I got off the bus and I gave my host brother, his name is Henry, I gave him a hug, and then he took my luggage into his car, and then we like drove home because it's like a 15-minute walk from the university, which is where they picked us up. But like we drove because the part that you can walk on you can't drive through. So he picked me up, we dropped off my stuff, I got to meet my roommates. My roommates are Madeline and Abby, and I got to meet my mom and my little brother. He's 5 years old. He's the cutest thing, and I think he really likes me. So that was my night, and then I just took a shower and went to bed. I couldn't figure out hot water yesterday, so yeah, I took a freezing cold shower. Anyway, so then I just went to bed. It was like 9 o'clock and I crashed because I got no sleep. So then today we started the day. I woke up around 7:30, I think, and then at 8 we had breakfast, and at 9 we were meeting at the ISA office to do ISA orientation, to kind of learn about the culture, what to do and what not to do, pickpocketing, stuff like that. So after that started at 9 and ended around 11, and then, excuse me, then we did a city tour. So we basically went through, this is where the buses will pick you up, this is where they'll drop you off. If you want to go here, this is how you get here. And we went through downtown San Jose, and that was really cool. After that, we got off the bus, and my two roommates, we went back to our homestay, switched out bags, and then we were going to downtown San Jose again to eat, to find some lunch. So we met up with a big group, and then we split up. Then we were with a smaller group, and there was 8 of us, and we walked like 45 minutes to downtown San Jose. Finally found somewhere to eat. It was really good food, pretty cheap, and, well, not really cheap, but I mean, water is expensive. Anyway, like bottled water. So after that we just walked back, and from that time, like, it started at 1 when we started to go there, and then when we came back it was like 5:30, and our dinner here is at 6 o'clock every day. So then we got back, we just hung out a little bit, and then we went to dinner with our family. Well, our host mom made dinner, but she didn't eat with us. They don't eat with us, which is whatever. So we had dinner, and then we came down here, and my roommates planned to go to a bar tonight, and I don't drink, so I was like, I'm just gonna skip this one. They're kind of celebrating 4th of July early. So that's basically my whole trip so far. It's only day 2 though, so I'm sure it'll be more exciting after this. Tomorrow we have orientation at the university, so we're gonna learn about our classes. I think we're getting student IDs, and then on Tuesday classes actually start. And on Tuesday I will be talking to my professor. I don't know if you guys, I think I already mentioned it, but I got placed into intermediate, and now I'm gonna be talking to my professor, studying my butt off. I have like a huge stack of things that I can do for Spanish to try and improve myself. So I'm going to see if I can do that, because I want to be able to place into advanced. Another car. So yeah, I want to get into advanced, so I am going to practice my butt off and see if there's any way that she'll change me. And yeah, that's basically it. And I hope this video doesn't take so long to edit, because I was just doing this really informal, and I hope it's quick, but it sounded like I was going for a long time. And yeah, so I'll try to update as much as I can. I'm trying to put like a vlog together, but everything that I've done, everything that I've pieced together, like, wouldn't really make sense because it happened before I left. So I might just like put that in the description and be like, hey, this was before I left for Costa Rica, so this is why Monica's in it, why my family's in it. So yeah, so those were the first 2 days, and you'll probably getting a lot more exciting stuff after this. But if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye! Ooh, it's only 10 minutes. Good.